Okay, this is my top 10 favorite songs of 2009, and this was my favorite review for the longest time because I actually got to work with music I actually liked, and you don't know how hard it is to have to hear a song you already know you hate over and over and over again and deal with it, and it's, ugh. That's the hardest part of this. You don't get to listen to music you like, you're constantly listening to music you hate. Ugh. I loved it, but, my friend said, don't do this more than once a year. It's a fun thing, but don't. Well, number 4, was it Meet Me Halfway? I found out that technically that didn't qualify based on the criteria I set for myself, and to this day I'm horribly ashamed of that. This had my first cutaway gag, my first Family Style, 30 Rock style cutaway gags, and I had to do this. And I'm going to keep doing it every year because, I wouldn't do this if I didn't, on some level, enjoy pop music. And I love pop music. I love hating the bad stuff, and I love listening to the good stuff. And I do mostly negative reviews. If I ever think I have enough material for a positive review, I'll do that. Because I do enjoy, I don't want to seem like a hater 100% of the time. So, this is my top 10 favorite songs of 2009. Top 11, I forgot. Yeah, top 11 because I'd written the whole review, and then I listened to the entire list of the year again. I realized I needed to find a spot in there for Green Light by John Legend and Andre 3000 because that was, I couldn't leave that out because I wanted it to be an honest list, and I'd already written the other 10, so I bumped it up to a top 11. So it's the top 11 favorite songs of 2009. Someone called me a hater the other day, but I'm not a hater. I don't make these videos because I hate pop music. I do it because I love pop music. This list I have of Billboard's top 100 songs of 2009, I honestly liked way more songs than I didn't. So this is me painting a big target on my chest. This is what I actually listen to. And remember, once again, we're going by the list. No Silver Sun pickups, no Animal Collective, nothing. Just the hits, baby. So grab your rotten fruit. We're counting down. The top 11 best hit songs of 2009. Number 11. In 2004, the internet collectively decided that a fat guy dancing to an obscure foreign pop song was just the funniest thing ever. The internet makes no sense to me whatsoever. But what if they took this hilariously inane video and made a hit song out of it? Hey. Yeah, in case you missed it, this happened. And yes, I just put it on this list, so if that's a deal breaker for you, turn back now. It's not getting better. I don't know why they sampled the Numa Numa song, and I long ago stopped asking. But T.I. has never sounded smarter or more mature, especially compared to his other big hit of the year, Dead and Gone, where he tried so hard, yet utterly failed to convince me that he was a smarter, more mature person. Maybe because his thoughtful ghetto anthem had an NSYNC member on it. No, it turned out to be the upbeat, celebratory party song with the goofy sample where he actually sounded like he had learned something from life. And I'm sure he's using those lessons quite well in prison, which is where he currently is. Number 10. Oh, I miss Stankonia. Oh, that seemed like such a nice place. But because of Outkast's dramatic and tragic drop-off in quality, I will take whatever scraps I can get. Give me the green light. Give me just one night. This was barely a hit, and it only narrowly made it onto the list, which is a shame. It should have been a lot bigger. Do I have a girlfriend? Well, technically no. John Legend proves here that he doesn't deserve to be called boring all the time, which for the record happens during the track, which is very funny to me. Sometimes you gotta step behind that piano. but it's Andre 3000 who is just on fire here.
She said, what kind of girl do you think that I are? The kind that you meet in a bar?
So maybe that old magic can still be found, right? Let's hope.
Whip! Time to go.
Number 9.
I say you the best, you the best.
One of the big new names of 2009 was Drake. And you know, it took me a while to buy into him. Maybe he wasn't distinct enough from his mentor Lil Wayne. Maybe I just couldn't get past the fact that he was Canadian and a cast member of Degrassi. That's ridiculous to me. That's like if we let James Vanderbeek have a rap career. But you know, sometimes you just hear that one song and it all clicks into place.
It may not mean nothing to y'all.
So long, Jimmy Brooks. Drake went all out with this song.
Last name ever, first name greatest.
Your mileage may vary, of course, but Drake came out more hardcore than ever, and I bought it. Hook, line, and sinker.
Everybody got a deal, I did it without one.
And after Drake comes Kanye West,
Ever Mr. West is in the building.
who kind of ruins things. And quite frankly, this track would have been a lot higher if not for him.
A super bad chick's giving me McLovin.
I swear to God, Kanye gets cornier every time I hear him.
Trade the Grammy plaques just to have my granny back. Remember she had that bad hip like a fanny pack.
Kanye, I'm gonna let you finish, but that was one of the worst lines of all time. And you know, this was supposed to be a boast track. It's kind of killing the mood to whine about being famous. Fortunately, Lil Wayne comes in, salvages things. It's a solid verse. But you know, I honestly prefer Drake, and I thought maybe Drake would have walked away the winner with this one. But then, he showed up.
There they go, back in stadiums as shady spitzes grow. Nuts they go, macadamian they go, so ballistic, whoa. We can make them look. You dealing with a few true villains who stand inside of the root, true spilling and spit true feelings until our true feelings come.
Oh my God, this is awesome! Who is this guy? I sure hope he replaces that lame, washed up, has-been other white rapper we've got right now.
I'm Hannibal Lecter, so just in case you're thinking of saving face, you ain't gonna have no face to save.
Eminem just threatened to eat your face! Awesome! Number 8. 2009 had a lot of hysterically silly moments in pop music.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
Hey, what up?
But of them all, was there anything better than this? L'chaim! If you can't tip up your cup and throw your hands up to that, what can you?
I got a feeling.
I Got a Feeling might have been higher if not for the extreme overplay. It's still in the top 10 right now. But if ever a song deserved to be overplayed, it was this one. This song is fun personified. It's a big Labrador Retriever that's always happy to see you. I'm one of the nitpickiest people in the world, and I honestly, really, just have no idea at all how anyone could not like this song. It just puts me in the mood to do it. And do it. And do it. Do it, do it, do it. And do it. Let's do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Number 7. I don't even really like Lil Wayne, but he's so ubiquitous, he showed up twice on this list. Go figure. Such is Lil Wayne's baffling power that he can make any random nobody into a star. For the most part so far, he's used this power for good, and his elevation of no-name producer Kevin Rudolph into a chart-topping hitmaker was his greatest act of benevolence. I guarantee you, no pop song rocked harder on the charts this year than Let It Rock. This is the song that gets you pumped up, you know? You play this right before you start working out, and you're ready to go for the rest of the day. I assume, at least. You people who actually exercise are going to have to confirm that for me. Plus, you have to admire a song that shouts the word rock enough times to make Def Leppard jealous.
Angels like Angel and pay my
And it ends with a face-melting guitar solo. Do not front on this song. It is awesome. Number 6. I don't feel guilt about any of my picks for this list, but if I did, it'd be for this one.
'Cause you're hot and you're cold, you're yes then you're no, you're in and you're out, you're up and you're down.
I thought Katy Perry's first hit, I Kissed a Girl, told me everything I needed to know about her. She's dumb, she's obnoxious, and she has a singing voice so bad it makes Bob Dylan sound like Pavarotti. And the weird thing is, that's all still true. She's still dumb and obnoxious.
Like a bitch.
She still sounds like Kermit the Frog.
Someone call the doctor.
But I say, if you can't appreciate a big, stupid, happy pop song every once in a while, what good are you? And that's going to be my defense for a lot of these songs. Especially in a world where most of the pop songs are so grim and dead, I say the bigger, stupider, and happier the song, the better. Number 5.
Day and night, I toss and turn, I keep stressing my mind. I look for peace, but see,
To properly explain why I adore this song so much, let's look at the chorus.
day and night, the lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through the day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night.
And let's compare that to the rest of the hip-hop world.
Have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. See my Louis Ducks, Louis flag, Louis flame.
Wow, that all seems to be about spending money. You know how much money I have right now? Jack. And neither does anyone else right now, so I don't know why we continue to listen to this garbage.
On the move, can't seem to
But Day and Night is a song about smoking pot at the end of the day to keep yourself sane. And that's something I can actually relate to. And I don't even smoke pot, and I never have. But paranoia, loneliness, depression, I know all about that. I mean, I'm sitting alone in the dark right now.
day and night.
Number 4.
Can you meet you halfway? Right at the borderline is where I'm going away for you.
Yes! Yes! That's right! 2 Black Eyed Peas songs on the list. And you know what you can do about it?
Let's go, bridge.
Meet Me Halfway is the most shining example of what the Black Eyed Peas are actually capable of when they actually try. This is easily Fergie's best performance, and the Black Eyed Peas' always simple lyrics are them actually being direct for once rather than just simply asinine. And the epic sweep of the song is pretty hard to deny. God bless you, Black Eyed Peas. You may actually force me to call myself a fan someday. Or not. Number 3.
Make them good girls go. I make them good girls go. Good girls go.
You know, the pop music of the decade has gotten shallow when even dorks like Cobra Starship and 303 are making silly dance songs. I don't understand this at all. These are people who should be remaking Weezer's first album for eternity. And yet here it is, and quite honestly, dance music by nerds for nerds is something I'd like to see more of.
I know you're tired.
It also features an actress from a show I don't watch, and it came out right as she got hit with rumors of a sex tape. I'm pretty sure that sex tape never materialized, so I think it was just invented as publicity for this song. You evil geniuses. What makes this song so great is that it's so obviously a lie. I mean, look at this guy. He couldn't make good milk go bad. And he knows it. This is geek wish fulfillment at its very, very finest. Number 2. You might notice that there are no rock songs on the list. That's because most rock songs don't make the pop charts anymore. And the ones that do, like this one, say, are generally terrible. I mean, what do you want me to put here? Nickelback? No thank you. Daughtry? Maybe when he stops putting me to sleep. Cobra Starship? That does not count and you know it. So I guess it's time to give up on ever seeing an honest-to-God decent rock band in the top 40, right? I mean, is there any hope? Any at all? It's like a choir of angels.
You know that I could use somebody, someone like you.
This is how you do it. In an era of moaning morons like Chad Kroeger, the pain in singer Caleb Followay's voice speaks volumes. And it's about something we can all relate to. Looking down at everyone and trying to write a song that might get you noticed by happy popular girls whose names you don't know. Actually, when I put it like that, it actually sounds a little lame. Am I right? I mean, that does sound like something a lame person would sing about, right?
I want love.
Okay, yeah, maybe it hits closer to home than I'd like to admit, but it's still a fantastic song. One of those songs you like instantly and never get tired of. The world needs more Kings of Leon in it.
I've been roaming around, always looking down at all I see.
Number 1. I had no choice. Gaga made me do it. Decades from now, historians will be baffled by how quickly the Lady Gaga experiment spiraled out of control into outright anarchy. I still fear for humanity, but over the short term, I support what Lady Gaga is doing, pushing pop music into weirder, more baroque, more over-the-top areas. Those are all good things. And yet, the most normal of her songs is easily her best. I Got a Feeling may perfectly capture the moment where a good night turns into a great night, but Just Dance is about that moment where a great night turns into a bad one. I seriously love this song, and maybe that's just because I've always had a thing for dance music that sounds desperate. I mean, check out the out-of-control breakdown here. Yeah, I'm betting there's a lot of people out there who know exactly what that feels like. This is a dance song that's subtly also about being a miserable train wreck, but for the moment it doesn't matter because everything's alright. I've drank the Kool-Aid. You can't stop me. There you have it. Just Dance, my pick for Pop Song of the Year. Thank you, and pray for my soul.